We are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back once again with Pokemon, and we're doing some shiny hunting because I can't stop. I can't stop. I have a problem. I have an issue. Please, someone help me. It's a cry for help. I'm half joking. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to finish gets up, and we shall begin. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. You guys can hear the game, and everything sounds half decent. One, two, three, four, five. There we go. Boop. Can't stop, won't stop. Here's the funniest part. I don't even know when I'm going to be shiny hunting. I have no idea. I am literally just winging it. I'm literally just like, you know what? Sure. Why not? Let's just wing it. Let's see what happens. Because at this point, why not? At this point, sure. I'm just winging it. There we go. Almost done here. Sorry, guys. Getting all the... We're just going to wing it and see what we want. Because, I'll be honest with you, and I'll show you guys. So, I'm also excited that the first video... Hey, Elaine, how's it going? How's your day? My day was all right. My days have been busy, but they've been fun. Post. Okay. Okay, I think we are ready to go. I think we're good to go. Give me a second here. Not the that's the picture we want. Why is this not wanting to cooperate the way I want it to? There we go. Better? Kind of. Come on. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. So, I think that we are all good, fine, and dandy. So, what are we going to hunt? Well, one last adjustment. One last tiny adjustment. One small. Make one small tiny adjustment. There we go. Okie dokie. So, what are we hunting? What are we looking for? What are we doing? Let's take a look at the outbreaks that... Oh, actually, hold on. Let me show you what we've had. Hey, Christian the Dragon, how's it going? If it's who I remember it is, long time no see. Unless it's another Christian the Dragon, then I apologize. Okay. Why do you always get placed in the wrong spots? Bombardier. This bird, for some reason, every single time I go to look for something, he's in the wrong box. I'm like, oh, shinies? No. Why are you there? Move. And then shinies? And no. Okay. So, let me show you a few of our new Pokemon that we have gotten. Okay. So, last time we streamed, I believe we caught... What we caught was Iron Valiant. Am I correct? It was the last time we streamed. I believe it was we caught Iron Valiant. Because we caught Fluttermane. That's my Totodile. I was trading. Someone gave me that. It's probably hacked. Probably hacked, but someone gave it to me, and I was just like, oh, neat. Okay. So, last time we caught an Iron Valiant. Because we were playing over on Scarlet. Or Violet. We're now back in Scarlet. Since then, We caught a shiny Mudsdale. Dunsparce. We also caught our Dragapult and our Iron Bundle. We have gotten Justina from our lovely friend Stanley. Then we have now a shiny Iron Thorns. We caught a shiny Iron Hands. We have our Clodsire, Iron Jugulus, a shiny Excadrill, Skarmory. I think we went all the way back to the top. But since then, we've caught not one, but two shiny Slowpokes, Galarian Slowpokes, which one will be turned into a Slowbro and one will be turned into a Slowking. I caught a shiny Espathra. Literally, quite literally, just, I was on number 10, and Lady Gaga Bird showed up. I was like, done. Didn't even need to use a sandwich. Lady Gaga Bird showed up. We got shiny Drillbur. We have our shiny Toedscool, which will evolve into shiny Tentacruel, or Toedscruel. Now, let me show you something that blew my mind. And I got it on recording. I was losing my mind. But here's the kicker. For those who don't know, shiny Minior is quite possibly one of the hardest non-legendary Pokemon to hunt for. One of the hardest. One of the hardest. So, I spent 2 days, almost all day yesterday, and this morning, figuring out a new way to hunt these things, and I found it. So much so, that these were back to back in the same hunt, same sandwich. How? I'll explain in due time. But not just one, but two. I was losing my mind. That's an old thing that I just trained up. Caught this today. And yes, I named him Festivus. So, ladies and gents, we now have to figure out, what are we hunting? So, what are we hunting? So we already got Drillburs, which is the current promoted. Actually, while we're live on stream, why don't we get our shiny Chimpao while we're here? Let's do it. Let's get our shiny brown noodle leopard. Claim. Yes, I will claim my Chimpao live. Pokeportal. Mystery gift. Get via internet. Searching for gifts. Give me the gifts. Give me the gifts. Shiny Wo-Chen. Shiny Chimpao gift. There we go. We got ourselves a shiny Chimpao. Go check your party. We'll get the ice shards later because I have to sell my other ice shards in order to be able to make room for it. But Chimpao, shiny Chimpao, which is awesome, and it has the ribbon, the classic Chimpao, the Pokemon fan, which is awesome. Got a Cherish Ball and everything. So now that we got that. Now let's ask, what are we going to shiny hunt today? So we got a few Drillburs. We already have a shiny Blastoise, but you know we could maybe go for another one. We got shiny Venomoth, which we already have. I don't know what shiny Finneon looks like. We got the promoted grades over here. We got shiny Deerlings, which we would need 4 of them to get all the forms. So we'll think on that. We'll think on that. We got Magikarps. Zoomerils, Skipblooms, Cleffas. Already got. Also, I got a shiny Geodude 2 today. I don't know where he went, though. He's somewhere. Other than the Deerling, nothing really in particular I want to hunt here. So why don't we try and doing a quick reset. I know I've been playing Pokemon almost weekly now, but I don't know. I've been enjoying myself. I've been really enjoying myself. I've been really kicking back. It's a nice, fun, relaxing game. I don't have a shiny Charcadet, but also they're going to be doing a promoted raid for Charcadet in a few weeks, so I don't think there's really a point in doing that. Shiny Deerling once more. Doug Trio. Floatzel. Driftbloom. Not doing this hunt. This thing is a pain in the derriere to hunt. Hariyama. Okay. Love Disc, Drillbur. Tepig. Already got a shiny Tepig. Solosis. Jeez, hold on. We gotta find something to hunt. Hey Jim, how's it going? I'm currently trying to find. We're trying to hunt something. Try picking a theme and shiny hunt based on the theme. Example: all Pokemon have main character roles in anime like Ashes, Pikachu, Misty, Togepi, etc. That's a decent idea. That's a cool idea. I'll keep that in mind. I might keep that in mind for a video for the other channel. Which, by the way, okay. Would you do an egg hunt? Is that where you just like run around and hatch the eggs? I feel like that would be a little boring for people to sit and watch for 4 hours. But I do want to show you guys something cool. So, not because there's not too many people here. I am going to show you guys, and everyone who's here would probably already have an inherent interest in shiny Pokemon. And an inherent interest in the upcoming upcoming new channel, which I'm not going to name, but you guys will eventually see it. Just kind of wanted to show you guys the first thumbnail. The first thumbnail for the first video. We gotta give a huge shout out to Mel. Mel is amazing, and she not just did this, but did 2 other ones as well, which I'll be keeping secret. But this is the first thumbnail for the first video that we're going to be doing, and it is done so well. I love it. It's so good. Well, I'll show you one more. I'll show you one more because I can't help but laugh. It was hysterical. And it was actually, like, it started off, I had an idea, and then Mel wanted to take it a different way, and then she showed me, so we had the background, which was still my idea, but the face that she had me do. She's like, can I have you do the Mr. Beast face? And I said, sure. She goes, okay, do you want them like piled on top of each other? I said, no, have them charging at me. Like, I am going to perish. I am going to die. Like, and that's the point. I'm doing the Mr. Beast O face as I said, no, have them charging at me. I'm going to perish. Oh gosh. Okay. So, yeah, that one is really good. All right. So, Grubbins turns into Vikavolt, and Vikavolt is a pretty good shiny. But what does a shiny Grubbins look like? Shiny Grubbins. Okay, it's got a red head. Evolve. And use a thunderstorm. Okay. I kind of want that as an emoji, to be honest. Okay. I'll talk to Mel. I'll see if she can do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do as an emoji. The Mr. Beast face. So you guys know me. I like doing multi-hunts. Right? I like multi-hunts. I don't like doing just one hunt unless it's for a super rare Pokemon. I'm not a singular hunt kind of guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another reset. And we're going to find something. We're finding something to hunt. Man, Sawsbuck. Man, like it's like the game is screaming at me, hunt the deerling. Find Bambi. Hunt him down. Okay, we got a shiny Rookidee, which I would prefer over hunting hold on, so we got a shiny Rookidee. Meteor. Outbreak. Geez, the outbreaks are kind of slim pickings, are they not? Or am I crazy? Call me crazy. I am not shiny hunting this stupid bird. Okay. What type is Rookidee? What Rookidee? Rookidee is it? It is a. Is it just flying? Okay, so apparently it's only flying. Okay, do we want to go look for a little shiny birdie and then try to re-roll to see if we can get shiny something else, maybe? Nah, I can't do it. I can't drop all the Herba Mystica for a shiny little birdie and nothing else. If there was 2 birds that I would to hunt, I would do that, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Torkoal, okay. I wouldn't mind a shiny Torkoal. Any fire. Any other fire. Fire. Come on, game. Give me something. Give me something good. Rockruff. Poochyena. Tipig, which I already have. Why is there a mystery outbreak out there? What is there an outbreak that I haven't found yet? Okay, what is this outbreak? I am just painfully curious. I gotta go see what is this outbreak. Because I have every Pokemon, so why would it be a mystery? Unless it's like an Orikoro outbreak that, you know, I don't have. Dratini's a dragon, right? Torkoal is what? Why was that a mystery? It's like, oh yeah, it's a mystery. What is it? Oh, it's another Jolbur. Okay, Torkoal, is it just a fire type one? Torkoal is only a fire type, and there's no other fire types right now for the outbreak. Okay, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It is a little bit unfortunate because, like I said, we have quite a few shiny Pokemon, and we haven't even started yet. I do apologize, guys. I do apologize. We're trying. We're trying to find something to hunt. Swinub. Okay, Camerot. That is if I remember correctly, that is a pretty nice shiny. Okay, Marill. If I wanted to punch, if I wanted to hurt myself, that one. But we're not gonna do it. Tatsugiri, that's 3. Meryl. Finion. Venomoth. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to try and do the Camerot outbreak because... come on, why is a search like that? Like this... No, what's the bird? Not Camerot. What's the bird? I thought it was Camerot. What is it called? Also, the bar. Yeah, the bar did do it again. The bar went nuts. The bar looks. Yeah, it went crazy. Wouldn't the flying also help you find Cinder? Charizard is fire flying. No, because there is no wild Charizard. There's only wild Charmander. Charmander would be fire. What? What is this Pokemon's name again? I thought it was like Camerot or something. Hold on. What's it called? Kitagami. Numerical order. We'll go with A to Z. Cramorant, I guess. All right. Details. Flying water. Okay. Gorging form, gulping form. Camerot is constantly on the hunt for food along with It loves Aracuda. When it finds them, it swallows them whole without a thought. Its throat is clearly not wide enough to swallow Pikachu, and yet Cramorant makes no move to release his catch. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to do Meryl and Cramorant. Cranberry, whatever. And I believe a shiny Cramorant is... Yeah, that's going to be a pretty clean shiny. It's like an orangey gold. Yeah, that will be nice and easy to see. And then I think Meryl is like gold, yellow, green. Oh, geez. Okay. It's a Azumarill that is from Water Dragons. Yeah, you would think, right? You think they would do that, but no. Hunting for pelicans, I see. Yes, we're hunting for pelicans. All right. Let the hunt begin! Let's do it. Give me orange Goldie bird. All right. So as usual, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. I hate water sandwiches. I hate water sandwiches because when you do water sandwiches, they always... I thought that core fish. Oh, I thought that core fish. For a second, I was like... For a second, I thought I was about to get away with basically murder. Oh, dang. Okay. Now, I'm gonna test something real quick before we fully lock in, and that is apparently Reveroom is apparently insanely fast, and that some people will not evolve it. They will not evolve it. They will just get it to basically... Why in the world is the bar weird again? I have no idea. Is anyone willing to fix it? I don't know what is happening. But if anybody wants to fix it, I would be pleased as pie. Iron, sure, because it's a... Swagger, no. Poison Jab, Yeah, sure. Poison jab does 80, so we will replace. Ta-da! Or no. Spin out. Yes, I think spin out. Yeah, we'll go with and drop assurance real quick. Gunk shot, no. Okay. All right. So allegedly, oh man, those core fish are going to drive me nuts. So here's the issue here. He's taken damage already, but he's fast. Okay, okay, so I don't think he's going to be able to do this time. What was that, 5? 5, I think? Hold on, I got to find, you know what? Hold on. I'm going to go grab one of my event Pokemon. So this is a Pokemon that you can get from an event. And I find that Latios quite often says adios and just goes. So we'll say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I get 60. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 22. 23. 24. 5. 26. 27. 20. Let me hold on. 28. 29. I think 30. So, did I find any more about the Jack and Daxter stuff? I investigated a little bit more, and I'm leaning more towards it not being, like, legit because of the fact that I thought that the tweet was from February 2025, but it was from February 2021. So, to me, that kind of put a bit of a blot to it. So, 32, 33. I thought the date was 34, 35, 36. It was from 2021. 27, 28, 29, 30. So that kind of, to me, I think 31, 32, 33, 44, 44, 45, 46. Did I lose count? 47. I hate that. I hate when I lose count. 38. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 5. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 3 for good luck. 1. 2. And 3. Awesome. Okay. Now, what I like to do is I always like to do one complimentary reset before I leave, because we are at max odds without a sandwich. So why not we just take a look-see? Maybe we get lucky and one pops up. So here's going to be the funny situation that we're going to be in when we do this hunt, is that there is a potential that we could get a shiny of other Pokemon. Anything over there that's water. Everything, so we could get a shiny Corphish, we could get a shiny, I can't remember what those are called now, Choodles, Dreadnoughts, Barbroach, Gyarados. So I think we're going to maybe try and do the picnic over here. Just like a little bit like away from there so that we can try to get more spawns here. Right? I mean, I'm going to just do one more picnic just to see if I can even picnic here. Just want to see where the, yeah, here we go. That's a good spot. Just want to see where we run to the corner here. Oh, we're still getting spawns. Way in the blue yonder there. Jeez, man. That's going to be a pain in the derriere to deal with. All right, well, let's go. We got this one all primed up and ready to go. Oh, there's a whole bunch underneath here. Okay. So we got this outbreak all primed up and ready to go. Now that means that we're going to go over to here and we're going to go over to Merrill Street. And we are looking for a green Merrill. Green. Where are all the Merrills? There's barely any. Alright, what type of Pokemon are the Merrills? Are they curious? Do they run away? Or are they the perfect? They're perfect. They're the perfect Pokemon to shiny hunt because they run up to you and they're not scared, but they also aren't aggressive. They're curious. Perfect. Yes. Stay curious, little creatures. Let's try Varoom again. All right, Varoom. Two. 3. 4. What? 5. Basket lead. 6. He's zooming. 7. 8. 9. He's like 10. Look at him go. 11. 12. 13. 15. 16. 17. 18. Well, I'm happy that you stopped by, 25. I'm happy that you stopped by for this one there, Glacia. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. All right. We're also going to do a reset here because we now have increased shiny chances, which means that when we do a reset here, the chances are that we might have encounter a shiny. We may not. I don't know. Let's find out. Why is there so many Basculegion over there? Or Basculins? Why? 31. Taking up the render space. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. And also, get your switches ready because 42. If I catch any extra shinies, we trade them off. 43. 44. 45. 46. Yes, Vevrim's an engine. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 8. Sorry for counting out loud. 60. And we got 3. 1. 2. 3. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So. Let me see here. We're going to save, ladies and gents, as we usually do and should. Then we're going to go over our boxes. We're going to go grab Glade, wherever Glade is. Oh, I know where Glade is. Glade is... Glade. There is Glade. Swap out Glade for an Amorous. Leave Pokemon, and then we're going to salve. And then we're going to go with the Picnic. And we're going to finally begin our shiny hunt. Make a sandwich. And in that sandwich is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 cucumbers, 1 singular pickle, and then we're going to go with a sweet and a spicy. Why is it spicy? All right. 1, 2, 3. Always stack your cucumbers in your sandwiches. This is a very wet sandwich. This is not. This is gonna be a sog fest. Imagine going to Subway. I'm like, just cucumbers. Oh, do you want anything? More cucumbers. How about just jam full of cucumbers? The Subway from the underworld. All right. That sandwich looks disgusting. Ah, yes. But listen, it's the best sandwich for water types. All right. Now, let us begin. We are looking for a green marrow. The marrow shan't not be blue, it shall be green. But knowing my luck, I'll get a shiny something else other than what I'm hunting. Yet another culinary abomination. Yeah. The best. Oh, man. You guys should have saw the culinary abominations I was making earlier. Dear gosh, the recipes for them were absolutely terrible. I was preparing for the stream, and I wanted to get some more Herba Mystica. And I wanted to do some raid power Herba Mystica, or raid power sandwiches, so that I could get more Herba Mystica from the raid. And quite literally, I was making these things, and I was half gagging as I was just thinking of it. It was like herb sausage, eggs, and strawberries with... Okay, no, it's a Finalizing. It was strawberry with, what was it? It was herb sausage, noodles, and strawberries with horseradish, whipped cream, and marmalade. And I was like, yeah, that is quite possibly the worst sounding sandwich anyone has ever described to me ever. Why? I'm sorry, what? Hold on. I have the ingredient list. I have the ingredient list right here. Here it is. Here we go. If you don't believe, if anyone doesn't want to believe me, let's see here. We'll make this so you guys can see better on the regular screen. So I was doing ground. So, sorry. Ground was herb sausage, pineapple with noodles with 2 things of horseradish, mustard, and whipped cream. Yeah, I was like, it's not gourmet. It's not gourmet, it's gourmet. It's like, I would feed this to my dog. And I can say that now because I have a dog now. Huzzah! It's like, yummy. I'd prefer dog food. That sandwich? Nah, give me the Alpo. It's raw. It's indescribable! Did I just miss one? No, I don't think so. Right? Yeah, I don't think I did. I saw, as I was pausing, I looked over, I was like, that barrel kind of looks a little lighter. Is that? No, I don't think so. Ice Cream Trip 70. I don't want to be number, oh please. The Pokemon here level 19, it would literally get stomped out if... Yeah, I essentially skipped almost all the trainer battles that were optional in this game. Like, you want to fight me? I'm like, nah. I'm good. Jimmy, chuck it in the bin, basically. Oh. No, it's... Look at them. They're embracing me as their own. Goodbye. Come on, is it so hard to look for a green Meryl? Is there going to be Meryls up here too? I swear. Oh no. I don't want the green Meryls. I don't want any Meryls spawning in the grass. Do you know how hard it would be to find a green marrow and green grass? Where's the lamb sauce? Green ball and green grass, easy. Okay, you know what? We're not abandoning this hunt, but we are gonna go over. I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna shift over to the camera, the camerot or whatever it's called, the cramorot. That's right, cramorot. Because it crams things in its mouth apparently. Cram. All right. And it will also stand out, but also it will also look like corefish. So there's that problem as well. See, this is going to be, that is going to be my end. I'm going to, every single time my eyes are going to see orange, I'm going to be like, gasp! And it's going to be crawled on a corefish. I'm going to be like, ah. Take care, Newt. Enjoy D&D. You you oh no, there's more over here. I hate water sandwiches. I hate them. Why did I agree to this? Why did I agree to this? I shouldn't have, man. I hate water sandwiches. I hate them because every single time I do a water hunt, like, a part of me is thinking about ditching this hunt and just going with the flying sandwich, because at least with the flying sandwich, I'd be able to... I mean, I'd be dealing with bombardiers, but at least they're white. Here, I'm just surrounded by different water Pokemon that are just taking up so much bloody space. Sandwich vibes. Not to mention the to add on top of all of that, the flying sandwich is a sandwich you would actually eat. It's prosciutto, cucumbers, and pickles. I was like, yeah, I'd eat that. I eat a prosciutto. I eat a prosciutto and cucumber. What is it? Spawning out? Whoopers. Whoopers are spawning down here. So I can't even be over here because I'm going to be surrounded by whoopers. They seem to be spawning more over there. So maybe... you... you. Maybe if we do it here. Maybe if we do it here. Okay. More of them will just spawn over there, and they'll be easier to spy. I wonder if that Dreadnought or Dreadnought is a stationary spawn. Let's find out. And he's dead. Moving on. No orange birds yet. We're 21 minutes in. Jeez Louise. I hope I didn't blow my luck earlier in the day today with the 2 shiny mini ores. Where the game's like, alright, that's it. No more. Too much luck. Why is there spawning over there? juice every time I see a corfish. My heart surges a little bit, just a little bit. I'm like, that's no. The thrill of the hunt. What is your favorite sandwich in real life, not in the game? Ooh, my favorite sandwich. There's a lot of good. So we're going to. I'm going to set aside, like, because I can sit here and say, oh, you know, a burger, right? Because, you know, a burger a sandwich? Technically, yes, but it's like a sub sandwich, or not a sub sandwich, because that is. Subs are. It's like. It's a sandwich adjacent. It's related to the sandwich, but it isn't. But we won't call it that. We'll call it, you know, my favorite type of sandwich. I love subs, right? I love subs. I really do. Like, not Subway though. Subway is just. It's gross, but a good sub that is just well put together, it is really good. Now you're making me hungry. I enjoy an assorted sub, like just, but not just like a regular plain old assorted sub, just like full, like. There's a place that I go to that I adore. It's a local restaurant, and they always sell out, which makes me happy because that means that they're doing good business, and I want them to stay in business because they're really good. The place is called it's called Cheryl's, and it is this delicious sub place. It is absolutely just delicious, and their portions are huge. Like, you could sit there and you could like, even now with my appetite, my ravenous appetite at times, I'll eat half the sandwich and then put the other half away for later, and it's still just as good. And sometimes you call them like around 3 o'clock and it's like, I'd like to make an order. Like, yeah, you can't. Why? We ran out of bread because people bought too much. It's like, well, that's a good issue. Because they slice their own deli meats. They don't order them in. They slice them themselves. And they get their bread from a local bakery every morning. And it's just you just go and you're just like, oh, this is delicious. So, you know, I love going to Cheryl's. Then if you want to go with like a homemade sandwich, a bacon. Ooh, you know what? No, I'll tell you one of my favorites that I really like. Oh, Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, Philly cheesesteak's another really good one. Philly cheese is really, really good. The reason why I don't order Philly cheesesteaks anymore, though, is that around here they're really expensive. Like, they've gotten obscenely expensive. But back in the day, I used to be able to get, in Canadian, a full Philly cheesesteak. Big, disgusting, delicious Philly cheesesteak for $10. And it was so good. It was so delicious. And, oh. BLT is a solid choice. BLT is a solid choice. I'll tell you one that I really like. That you know, a good meatball sub is really good too. I'll tell you one that I like at home whenever we can make it. My wife will make this. It is a kind of like a panini grilled cheese kind of, but it has diced. It's got your cheese. It's got thin, like, cherry tomatoes, avocado, and bacon. And then you cook it like a grilled cheese. And just a little tomato. Not much. Just a little tomato. Not much. Just enough for it to say that it says hi. Then you put a little avocado. You put a little bacon in there. And then you have your nice gooey cheese. Ooh. Put that with a tomato basil soup. Why is my phone going off? Sorry, my wife sent me a picture on Facebook that's just like, do you remember this? It's when Daniel was a newborn baby a year ago. Just over a year ago. And it's a picture of me sleeping and he fell asleep on my head. Man, I am just not getting the shiny luck tonight so far. I need someone to, like, rub a rabbit, Lucky's foot or something. Jeez Louise. Because tonight we are not doing good so far. We are getting skunked. Oh, wait. Wait. Ha 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 ha. There you are. Ha. Okay. Target acquired. And it has a title. All right. You big stinky bird. Pulse fight. All right. Hypnosis. How did you avoid it? Ow. Hypnosis. Galeed, what are you doing? Put the bird to sleep! Thank you! Oh, good, it's confused as well. Awesome. All right. I don't have a lot of time. So get in the ball nicely. That's not nicely. Of course it did. If you hit yourself, I swear. You missed. Back to sleep. Okay, you know what time it is. It's time for you to get in the ball. Get in the ball. Thank you. Cramorant caught. No, not cheat code master ball. Item printer. Shout out to the item printer and the Pokeball lottery. The ball is a nice nest for Borb. All right, I got 10 minutes left to get a Meryl. Come on. Meryl had a little lamb. Green Meryl. Burb, burb, burb. We got the burb. Burb is the word. See, you shiny hunt just for those moments. It's like just those little tiny moments. All this preparation for like 45 seconds of pure adrenaline in my soul. Something, something, Cody Rhodes. Anyway. Okay. Why is there a Makuhita spawning? Like, there are so many water Pokemon that could be spawning in. The game's like, Makuhita. Like, why? This one's gonna be tough. This one's gonna be tough, and I don't like it already. I got 9 minutes left to find a little green ball. Flying high like an eagle. Okay, hold on a second. Is based on an IRL goal that got coated in curry. Is it? Where did you learn that? That it was based on an IRL gall that got covered in curry. I'm curious. Where did you hear that? It's interesting. I'm just curious. Okay, now the mention of a sandwich has got me hungry. Aha! There you are! Got it. Okay. You know what? You're level 20. A friend ball would... No, because when it evolves, it's going to turn yellow. It turns yellow and white. We'll just do luxury ball. I like throwing everything in luxury balls. It's my favorite. Okay, listen, you're level 20, okay? Like, you're level 20. The sass. The lip. The sass coming out of this thing. Thank you. Jeez Louise. The level 20, and I throw a Pokeball, and it's like, no, I'm going to resist. It's like, you serious? I got so scared you killed it. Nope, we're good. I got 4 minutes left. Alright. Alright, chat, what do we want? Do we want a shiny... if I find an extra shiny, do we want a shiny Cramorant or a shiny Meryl? So cute. It's okay, I didn't murder it. It's okay, it's alive. Cramorant, 100%. Alright. I'm going to do one round here. And if I don't find it, which I'm not seeing... Nice, CJ Brooks. All right. How you doing, Howlin' Wolf? I did hear about the expansion coming, the new expansion. It's all around the legendary dogs, and I saw those cards. And in terms of a competitive sense, they don't impress me. They're just not really that impressive, in my opinions. Like, in terms of, like, stats and stuff and numbers. I mean, they look pretty, don't get me wrong. But in terms of a competitive sense, I'm like, not really... Like, they seem a little weak. Why is there ducklets now, suddenly? It's like, and then suddenly, ducklets. Alright, we got 3 minutes. We don't have a lot of time, so... Come on. Come on, game. I would like to give my chat a Cramorant. I collect for pretty. That's fair. That is fair. I collect for pretty, but I also battle. Also, I don't know what it is. And it sounds like, oh, what first world problems, but it's true. I have gotten 4 immersives, 4 immersive Ho-Ohs. And I'm upset. I don't even have a basic Ho-Oh. I don't even have a basic Ho-Oh. And I've been trying to get one. And it's not like I can trade for it. I can't. And then the 1 pack, I got a weird Umbreon pack. I got 2 Umbreon EXs out of it. From the same pack. I'm sitting there, I was like, why? Why did I get 2 Umbreon EXs? Yeah, basically. Like, please, I don't want them. Trading for an immersive card. Can I trade immersive cards? If I can trade immersive cards, no problem. I got 2 extra. I got 2 immersive Lugia EXs, and I got 1 regular Lugia EX. I got 1 regular Lugia EX, and I got 2 immersive Lugia EXs, and I got 4 immersive Ho-Ohs. No, because Pokemon hates it, basically. Oh, we can't let you trade immersives because some people will trade it for real money. Why are we catering to a small section of losers? Why? 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 Who cares? Why are we Here are your rules to... No way. Hold on. You guys see that? You guys see that? Well, I'll be... You know, it isn't a Cramorant, but I think someone is going to really want a little bubblegum pink Wooper. I'm going to be trading this little guy away. All right. It's not Cramorant, but I think whoever wants it will take it. All right, ladies and gents. Our shiny sandwich is over, but while we didn't get a shiny Cramorant, we did get a shiny Wooper. Now, that is my third shiny Wooper. My third one. Because I've caught one or two others, which will be showing up in a video in the future. So, let me get a trade thing set up, and whoever wants this little guy a Pokemon video, yes. So I am starting a secondary channel, and it is going to be experimental. What's going to happen is the channel is going to launch with 3 videos immediately. There's going to be 3 videos already on the channel. Like, it's going to launch, and it's going to have 3 full-length videos all ready to go. And there's also going to be about a week's worth of shorts already uploaded and ready to go. And all of it is going to go public at the drop of a hat. All at the drop of a hat. Kaboom. But I'm not going to announce it. So hold on. 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 6. 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 6. Whoever wants the Wooper, come and get it. Wait one second. Let me just make sure that it's put in the proper... yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Okay, hold on. Sorry. It's same code. Same code. 3, 2... Yeah. 3, 2... 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 6. So, if there is some... What I will do is that if I will announce that the thing is open, and I will DM it to people who ask if they genuinely want to watch it. I don't want to turn around and advertise it on my main channel, and then people who are like dedicated fans of CG be like, oh yeah, I'll go check it out. They go, they check it out, and they click subscribe. They're like, okay, that's cool. And then they never watch another video again, right? Well, then I don't want that. I want to see, can I launch it? Can I trampoline it and see, can I... No one can be found. Does no one want a little Wooper? 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9, 6. 5, 8, 9, 6. Let's try again. So for example, and some of you might be wondering, why are you doing that? Because if that channel starts bringing in revenue, no one can be found. All right, well, we'll try one more time. And if no one wants them, okay. We'll try again later. Stuck in... Oh, okay. No problem, Howling Wolf. Let me know when you are ready, and then we can do it. You can have our little pink guy. All right. So let me know when you're ready, and then we will do it. Anyway, but yeah, we'll save. And we'll start getting the next one. So the part of the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to test something. I want to test, can I launch a channel without having to rely on the Canadian guy name? Like, yes, people will turn around and be like, oh, you know, some people will eventually find out, oh, it's Canadian guy A, right? But I'm not like Markiplier. I am not even remotely close to that. I am not even remotely close to a lot of really good YouTubers, right, in terms of size. I have 86,000 subscribers, but also it's 86,000 subscribers in the niche of Crash and Spyro, right? I'm trying something new by going to Pokemon. Now, there are some, of course, cross-pollination there, but what I want to see is a few things. Can I launch a brand new channel? And if I do, and it's already planned, and there's like a calculation to it, being like, hey, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Can we calculatively launch a channel? If we can calculate and launch a channel, and it starts doing well nearly immediately, then I can turn around and I can track that and then use that for yet another channel in the future about showing people how to grow their channels, and how this channel was an experimental channel and how we catapulted and launched it, right? So if we try it and no one watches it and it's dead, and then I'll turn around, announce it to everybody saying, hey, we have a secondary channel with some content on it, go check it out. And I'm sure it'll get a little surge there, but if it dies again, then we know, okay, then this experiment didn't work, right? And we can try something else, right? And then leave it for now and start working on something else. And if suddenly it blows up for whatever reason, then we can revisit it and go back. Or if it really dies and then we come up with another idea, we shut it down and move to something else. 100% Canadian, yes. It says 100% Canadian from A to Z, so yes. Okay, so there's a C dot over there. Meryl, we already got a shiny Larvitar, already got a shiny Hoppip. We don't have a shiny Cricket, but we have a shiny Cricketune. Not doing a Brambleghast. There's going to be a Charcadet coming out later. Trumpeak is kind of cool. Deerling. See, we're getting to the part. We're getting to a hard part where now I am out of the battle. Awesome. Okay, so let's get you a Wooper. Because you deserve it. Because you always support the channel. You're always helping out. And we always appreciate you. So, again, 32125896. 32125896. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Aw, Mimikyu. Thank you for your Mimikyu. there any lore to what created that creator? I don't think so. Is anybody know? Bye, Whooper. There we go. Got a shiny little guy. And there we go. I hope you enjoy your shiny little Whooper. Okay. So let's do another time reset. Get this all set up. We're going to scout out our next shiny hunt, and then I'm going to take a quick washroom break. What was that one next to Greninja? Give me a second. I can... the one next to Greninja. This one? That's a Golurk. My shiny Golurk. It's a Golem Ghost Pokemon. Really cool. Okay. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get pretty excited for Spyro Community Day. I'm getting pumped, and I'm hoping I'm simultaneously trying to keep my expectations in check because I don't want to go through the whole day. And okay, funny enough, I don't have a Lechonk. I don't have a Lechonk, which is a normal. So let's see if there's something else that I want. But I'm starting. Is this the 4th year of Spyro Community? No, it is. We started Spyro. So how do I put this? I didn't start Spyro Community Day. A friend of mine did. I believe I wasn't even a part of the first Spyro Community Day. I don't even think I was a part of it. I believe the first Spyro Community Day was... I think it was Spyro Universe, Mechanizer 8, and Josh Gaming. I believe they did the first Spyro Community Day. I wasn't even there. I don't even know if I had started YouTube yet, or if I did, it was the very, very early starts. So it was the very early starts of YouTube. And I wasn't a part of the first one. I don't know if I was a part of the second one either, but I think I was a part of the second one. And that was when I first started streaming. And then we did, I think we did one more? I think it was more of like a Spyro Appreciation Day because it was after the game had been announced. So I believe, now I am willing to be corrected here. I am willing to be corrected. I believe there was... I believe there was 2 community days before me, before I was a part of, or I was a part of the second one. Then we kind of took a break from the community day because we took a break because Spyro was back, and then I can't remember if we did one in 2019, but then I believe we brought it back in 2020, and then the 2021, it was me and Spyro Universe that led that one. It's the 9th of September, right? Yes, the 9th of September. So it was So it was Josh Gaming, Mechanizer 8, and Matt that did the first one. Then the second one was also Add Me and Jordan Fringe was that one. Then I think we did like a Spyro. It was a community day, but it also wasn't. It was just like an appreciation day of the fact that Reignite was coming, because we had already known that Reignite had already been announced, but I think it was before Reignite had come out. It might have been for the anniversary. I am not sure. And then we did, then we took a break, and then when we came back, it was me and Matt leading it. And I believe Meka was helping. And then the following years have been led by me and Matt. And that is what I believe is the order. And I am willing to be corrected. I have a bad memory when it comes to these things. I really do. And I may have gotten it wrong. And I have a bad memory. But I believe that's how it started. And so what we did was we brought it back as a means to try to get the higher ups to let them know that we want a new Spyro title. The biggest community day was probably the 25th one, the 25th anniversary one, because it was like Spyro's birthday. It was a big thing. It was a huge thing where everybody was involved. Toys for Bob was involved. The Spyro account came back to life. It was chaos in the best way. It was the best kind of chaos. We loved it. It was great. Oh, I do want a Hatterene. It was like the best chaos. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And this year, I am hoping... I am really, really, really hoping this year that we can do it. Oh, there's going to be trolls. There's going to be trolls. 100%. I can promise you there's going to be trolls. That I can promise. I can almost promise you there's going to be trolls. So, don't sit there saying, oh, I hope we don't get any trolls. We're going to get trolls. 100%. Might as well embrace it. Embrace it, it's going to happen. But who cares? Who cares? It's going to happen. You're going to get them. You just move on. Because I'll be honest with you, the amount of positivity that comes out of Spyro Community Day outshines the trolls. Like, it really does. I mean, in a negative way. No, it's okay. I'm not saying it's a negative, like, it's a negative thought, but it's gonna happen, right? It's just like who cares? Who cares? It's gonna happen. Why bother worrying about it, right? And if it doesn't happen, awesome. But it probably will. It probably will. All right, give me a second here. Let's do a quick shiny check here. Let's do. So there's this website called Shiny Rating where you can kind of take a look. Oh, jeez, hold on. That's a pretty. So that's the regular. That's a shiny. That's a nice shiny. No, that's a nice shiny. Hatena. Oh, we just got a first donation to the stream. We got a first donation to the stream. Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena. $5 for Grandma. She's watching. Say hi, everyone. Hi. Put this towards any meals / the drinks you want for community day. Treat yourself. Thank you. Thank you. First donation of the night. Thank you so much, and it's a big one. Thank you. Thank you so much, Elena. That is incredible. Thank you so much. You are very kind and an amazing person. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. As very kind of you. Thank you. Genuinely, thank you. Why? I wish there was an easy way to look at shinies. I really do. Because there's people that spend money on this. Also, if anyone wants to help fix my donation bar for Streamlabs, totally okay with it. Oh my gosh, no, okay, fine. We'll look at the Gen 9. I wish there was just a better way to look at like different shinies. I wish there was just a better way to look. All right. Palmy's pretty good. Fido Dashbun, Small of Dolive, Arboliva, Squawkabilly. Oh, it's the same thing, just hair is pink. I am so upset with the Armor Rouge and Ceruledge. There was such an awesome opportunity there to do a color swap between these two. It was such an awesome opportunity, and they blew it. They blew it. They could have had this be purple and this be red, and it would have been such a sick motif. Ooh, cloth. I do want a shiny cloth. That's a thing. I want a shiny cloth. Because it's really nice. Is there any other rock types that I want a shiny of that we can maybe try to figure out that I can kind of dual hunt? Orthworm is also pretty good, but very annoying. Greavyard, Houndstone, Flamigo, Citadel, Cetitan. I have a Dodonzo. I don't have the Tatsugiri. Curly form, droopy form, stretchy form. Annihilate, Clodsire, Farragraph, Dunsparce, Dunsparce. I have King Gambit, Great Tusk, Screamtail, Brute Bonnet. Yeah, I have. I don't have Sandy Shocks still. Maybe we'll hunt that next. I still don't have Sandy Shocks. That's the one Paradox Pokemon I don't have. It is so annoying to hunt. I hate it. Howling Wolf donated $8.11 through Streamlabs. Just curious what a donation would do. And it. Oh, did you get hit with a double charge? Oh, okay. There was a double charge there. For 811. Because we got 2 just curious what a donation would do, and then another just curious what a donation would do. Do you want me to? Do you want me to? I'm so sorry it double charge. I don't know why it would double charge. Would you like me to send the money back? If you need me to, I can. For the second one. Yeah, it said error on the first one. Okay. Yeah, if you want, I can send. I can. So I tried a different card. Okay. Let me go to PayPal real quick, and I'll see if I can refund. I can quickly refund you. Give me a second. Let me see if I can do that. It's fine. Are you sure? I don't. I can try. I can try to do it. I don't want to. You know, I don't want to make sure that. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. You know, I don't want. You know. It's fine. Okay. All right. I appreciate that. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you. It is very kind and very sweet. Thank you for the total of $16.22. No thanks to Streamlabs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Howling Wolf. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And you did fix the bar. The bar is no longer swirly and goofy. You fixed it. See, like... It ran right into me. At least the bar is better. The bar is better. Yes, it is. Okay. So I'm in the mood to hunt something pink. I'm in the mood to shiny hunt. I'm in the mood to shiny hunt some fairy Pokemon. So let me see. Let me take a look at my let me take a look at my Pokedex here. We'll go by. Can we go by type? No, we can't. What generation? It would have been Sword and Shield. So I already have a shiny Gardevoir. Why would we have pink? Oh, it's A to Z. Hold on a second. No, we'll go with numerical order. Okay, hold on. I do want to see if I can try to shiny hunt some fairies. Sorry, I had to do it. But I'm having a hard time finding online a decent Pokedex where I can kind of find. So I already have a shiny Gardevoir and Glade. I do want a Hatenna. Is Spoink a fairy type? No, it's a psychic type. So I can't even... Okay, Mr. Crocker. See? See, she gets it. I already have a shiny Clefable. I believe this is, yeah, Dark Fairy. I do have a Grimmsnarl, but it's not legal. Someone sent it to me illegally through a thing, so feels like I haven't caught it. Regular Pokedex. So I've clocked... Yeah, you know what? We'll do that. We'll do that. Let me... It's Dark Fairy. Okay. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. And then we will do this. We'll do the Hat Tenna Shiny Hunt. And then we will try to get an outbreak for a another fairy outbreak, and then try and go get it. So, because we seem to be having a hard time finding some stuff. So let's do that. Let's do some. We'll look for some shiny fairies. Fairies. All right. I'm gonna just do this just so we don't get murked by something. So, all right. I'll be right back. Let me just go pee. We'll be right back after these messages. everybody. Very, very, very sorry. Denver had to go to the bathroom. I finished up, and as I'm sitting there, I can hear running up and down the stairs. I'm sitting there, I was like, what is that noise? And running up, running down, running up, running down, running up, running down. I'm like, what is it? Like, what is that noise? And I walk out and it's Denver, and he's running up and down, and I'm like, you have to go to the bathroom? And he starts like running in circles. So I walk upstairs, and he's literally jumping from the door to my leg, my door to the leg. He's like bouncing back and forth, like, take me outside, take me outside. So took him out. He did his business. I'll be to say. Blade may not be the best choice. That's 2. I do 3, 4, 5. We're looking for an all pink Tenna. All pink. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Also, I wanted to let you guys know I wanted to let you guys know 17, that there may be 19, 20. We may be getting a partnership on the channel in next month. 20. 21. And I am shocked. 22. 23. The initial reach out happened. 24. And I got reached out to again today. It's not finalized yet, but the offer has been confirmed, and now it's going to go before the person that wants the company that wants to sponsor the channel for a video and stream. And if they say yes, then there is going to be something at the start of that sponsored video that I never thought I would ever say ever. It just needs to go through one more round of approval. 25, 26. And I mean that in a good way. I mean that in a good way, like to say it would be pretty wild. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 50. Am I excited? Absolutely. 51. Everybody in this chat knows this company. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. We just need 1, 2, 3. So this company that wants to sponsor the channel for a video, when I heard it, I literally sat there like mouth agape, like what? And I was like, man, I thought that PlayStation Lego sponsorship was huge. This, I think, would be the... I think it is the biggest sponsorship that I've ever had. In terms of value, in terms of name, in terms of just everything. I was like, what? And it's not confirmed as of yet. But the second round of like approvals have gone through, where it's like, yep, we like the sounds of this. Let's kick this up to the higher ups. And if the higher ups say yes, then it's approved. And that's it. I hope I get it too. And you can guess if you want, but I'm not going to answer and tell you what it is. I'm not going to say it. I won't be like, oh, yep, you're right. Or, oh, maybe, I don't know. No, I'm not going to say, because I don't want to blow it. But, like I said, I think it's pretty wide for me to say everybody has heard of this company. If you're a gamer, you've heard of this company. If you never have, you're a baby gamer. And it's hard to explain. Like I said, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to blow anything, but boy howdy, when I got that email, I was like, and they're like, are you interested? Yes. Absolutely, yes. Without a question. And I'm still anxious and nervous about it, because I don't want to blow it. I don't want to blow it. but it is a pretty big deal to me. To some people, it may not be a big deal, and fine. But to me, I think it is a huge deal. Like I said, someone might look at it and be like, oh, that's what you're talking about? Like, someone who's got a very pessimistic view could probably look at it and be like, oh, that's it. And sure. But and it wasn't just, hey, are you interested in a review code? It wasn't that. It wasn't, hey, do you want a review code? No. It was, hey, we want to sponsor you. Oh. Okay. And I'm going to make, not light of it or make a joke about it, but there is going to be some sort of acknowledgement of, like, these guys looked at this channel and decided to sponsor me. Okay. What companies do you wish that would sponsor? I mean, of course, you know, to be sponsored by... There are some sponsors that are just gigantic that you can't really say... Like, I would love to be sponsored by PlayStation and Xbox, both. I would love to. I would, like, sure. Write me in. Write me down. I would love to... That would be cool. Nintendo as well, sure. Like, you know, but I think those are pretty obvious. I think most people would say, sure, let's get sponsored by the head consoles of the market. Raid Shadow Legends, no, they can keep it. They can keep their money. Don't need that. They can. I was offered at one point a real, like a crazy rate, and I turned them down. I was like, no. They were offering something that was equivalent to like $10 per 1,000 views on the video, which is like they look at the CP, like they look at how many views you got on the video, not just how many people have clicked it, just how many people have watched the video, and then they paid you out that way. And it was getting to the point where it was like $10 per 1,000 views. So it was pretty crazy, and I said no. I've been offered to do, oh, sponsored by this, sponsor that, and I say no. I've turned a lot of people down. The amount of, one of the sad things, too, is the amount of AI services that I have asked me to sponsor their stuff, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. Sorry, no. I have, but if I could choose, if I would be like, hey, can you sponsor me? I'm trying to think of, like, brands that I would use. I wouldn't be opposed to a sponsorship to, I wouldn't be opposed to a sponsorship for, like Logitech. We had a brief run with Elgato for a bit to help upgrade our rig. But not a sponsorship. So I don't know what it is where they send you free equipment and ask you to just post about it, but nothing exchanging of cash. But I wouldn't mind being sponsored by Elgato. Elgato would be a good catch. I'd like that because I use their products nearly every day. I'm using Elgato products as we speak. What is with all the Growlists and stuff? There shouldn't be any Growlists and stuff. And did I save before I did this sandwich? I hope I did. Any non-tech companies you like to be sponsored by? See, that's hard. What would be a non... Yeah, of course, Toys for Bob. Yeah, but it wouldn't be Toys for Bob sponsoring me. I don't think it would be. I don't think it would be Toys for Bob sponsoring me. It would be probably. I don't think it would be Toys for Bob sponsoring me. It would be probably Xbox. But yeah, of course, Toys for Bob. 3D printing. I mean, yeah, but the problem is that. I don't use 3D printers on this channel. I use them, of course, and I would love to take one, but no, I can't. Not many people. If I had a 3D printing channel, or even more of a 3D printing page, Tim Hortons sponsorship, the Timbits sponsor, I wouldn't mind. I would take it. I would take it. I think... Yeah, I think I would take it. I would take a Tim Hortons sponsorship. I would take a Tim Hortons sponsorship. I would take a Timmy sponsorship. I would take a... I would take a Timmy sponsorship. I would take a... Trying to think. My brain is drawing a blank. Because you see, my big thing when it comes to sponsorships is, A, would I use it? And if the answer is no, I'm not going to sponsor it. Or would I buy it? Would I use it? Would I collect it? Would I whatever? If the answer is no, then I'm not going to touch it, right? I would... If I got sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, I would make... You know what I would do? I wouldn't reject it, but they would reject it. Oh, I was about to reset. Hang on. I was just about to reset. Nice. Okay. And it's a Goyle. It's a Goyle. Booyah! Shiny hat. What? Hold on. Guys. It wasn't fairy. It's not a fairy type. Thought it was a fairy type. It's not a fairy type. It's a psychic type. That's why I made the fairy sandwich. There's no problem with it. There's absolutely no problem with it. I found a shiny with an outbreak, but no shiny sandwich. No shiny sandwich, technically. I technically did that with no shiny sandwich because the shiny sandwich was doing nothing the whole time. Oh my god. I thought it was a fairy. I assumed. I assumed. Well, that I'm not mad, I'm just confused. I don't know if I should be proud. I'm okay with catching it. I am thrilled with it because it's a good shiny. I'm just shocked that I was able to get a shiny to begin with. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I am happy. And I am thrilled. Just a little taken back. That's all. Okay. I'm not doing this shiny hunt. This thing is so bloody small. You need squint to see it. Ralt. I already have Gardevoir and Ralts. That's hilarious, though. I got a shiny with the wrong sandwich. Boom, 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 wow. Because I'm sitting the whole time, I'm like, man, there's a lot of other Pokemon here. It's really weird. Why would there be so many of these other Pokemon? Because it's not a fairy. It's not a fairy. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. My brain just don't work. Where are the fairies? There we go. We got one. Consider naming her Lucky? Maybe. Maybe we'll name her Lucky. That's so unfairy. Ha ha. Unfairy. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Alright, where... Alright, we're gonna go and try to catch the Impidimp. The Impidimp. Fly to the spot? Yes, fly! We're gonna go and try to get I don't even know what this shiny thing looks like. That's not a fairy. Those are sharp things. That's what I'm looking for, I think. Like, why are there Bisharps? It's not fairy, it's sharp things. Okay, there we go. This seems very much... Alright, let's look it up real quick. What does the shiny look like? What does it look like? Don't mind my 8,000 tabs. Yes, there's a tweet from Mercedes Monet that makes no sense. That one? Sure. Impidimp. Impidimp. Alright, sorry. What on earth? It's a Smurf. What on earth? That is berserk. And then what does Grimmsnarl look? I know what Grimmsnarl looks like. Yeah, it was really good. I love Obstagoon. It's one of my favorites, and it's just not it's not here. Shiny Obstagoon is so cool. Goth Punk Barbie, let's go. All right. Well, we know what the shiny now looks like, and it is a thing. All right. Well, here's also the problem: is that we gotta make sure that we're actually attacking things from the outbreak, because we have the fairy sandwich on, but that means that we're also going to be encountering things that are not associated with the actual outbreak, and if we're not careful, we'll start attacking things that are from outside the outbreak. If we start attacking things from outside the outbreak, it then means that it doesn't count towards our 60 score. So without further ado, Vavroom, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, time, 40, 41, 2, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 7. 8. 9. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 5. 56. 7. 58. 60. All right, 3 for good luck. 1, 2, and okay, here we go. We don't got much time left on this one. We got 12 minutes. 12 minutes to find a shiny Imperfect. Looking for a tealy blue little gremlin. After the belly bolt is no static spawns, please. Come on. Keep looking. Come on. Crash Bandicoot was a shiny, what would it look like? I think it would be really cool if you could either do a swap where he's got orange pants and he looks like kind of like blue hyena Crash, I guess. Or you could do a swap with Spyro where he's wearing yellow pants, yellow gloves, and he's purple. So you kind of do like a Crash and Spyro swap. I like shinies that have some logic to their color swaps. sometimes in Pokemon, there's no logic. Sometimes there's just zero logic to the color swap, and they just do some random color swap in a bad way that makes it look worse and or not an improvement. And there's no deceivable reason why. Yeah, green. Yeah, there's this weird thing that these stuttering here. Green and like neon pea yellow. Like, I don't get it. Why? Why would you make it pea yellow? It's not even like a good yellow. It's not even like a Cramorant yellow or you know, or gold. It's like urine yellow. Like dehydrated urine yellow. It's a fantastic shade. It's the shade when you've been out in the sun for too long and you haven't drank it enough. It's like, wow, way to go. We're making this, you know, the whole point. Shiny Rayquaza is peak. Absolutely it is. Like, they're like, hey, he's a green dragon. What would make him look cooler? Black. It's like, yes. Absolutely. And then I think here, after this is done, let me show you some of the worst shinies on the Pokedex. Oh. The one that still makes me mad is the Ghastly line. Like, don't get me started. Because I actually caught a shiny Ghastly. But it was more fluke than anything. Yeah, black shinies are really good. I want them to right now. Koraidon, the Pokemon I'm riding right now, his shiny is locked. His shiny is so cool, and if you ever see a shiny Koraidon right now, it's not legal because it's shiny locked. So you have to wait until it's unlocked for you to be able to get a shiny version of it, and it is such a good looking Pokemon. It is so good, and all the comments people talking about are like, please, when are they going to release it? Because November is right around the corner. I don't know why they haven't dropped it yet, but I do remember they dropped the shiny Zacian and shiny Zamazenta like really late. Like, I think Legends Arceus was already out for a while before they released the shinies of those. Why make a shiny and lock it? So they make a shiny and they lock it because they want to release it at an event, right? So what they want to do... So, for example, shiny Qianpao... was shiny locked. But now they unlocked it, right? And the reason why they want it I'm not saying it's a smart reason. Let me be clear. I'm not sitting here being like, oh, I totally agree with them. No, I'm not saying that at all. But what they're doing is that they're making them shiny locked so that you want to participate in whatever event it is that they're holding, where they say, hey, participate in this event and you'll get a shiny Zacian or a shiny Zamazenta or a shiny Koraidon. For those who haven't seen it, it is such a good shiny. It is like, out of all the shinies of legendary shinies, it's in the top 5. I think shiny Golden Go is like one of the biggest scams. I'm livid that, you know, they would do that, because Golden Go is such a hard Pokemon to actually get. Like, it's not easy, and people really want Golden Go. People really want it, and people are trying to trade for it, and people would like it. And guess what? They're not. You then get a shiny version of it, and it is pathetic. I'll show you guys after we finish up the shiny sandwich, because it looks like we're gonna miss it. We got 3 minutes left. I caught a shiny with the wrong sandwich. That's the title of a video. I caught a shiny with a. I would like to be able to catch a shiny here before my sandwich is up. I got 250 left. I would really, really, really like to find a shiny Impidimp before we wrap this puppy up. We have just enough time to do one more shiny hunt. Just one. So we have to find the shiny that we want to hunt. And then after we find the shiny that we want to hunt, we then have to get our sandwich ready and get going. So I don't know why Bisharps are spawning in here. I don't get it. I understand if it was a dark sandwich, but it's a fairy sandwich. There shouldn't be any Bisharp spawning. It should just be fairies. You know, something that I think is really funny, and I'll say it here, but I told my wife about it. My wife had a thing where she wasn't really into getting pets. She was just like, no, I don't really want pets, they smell. But she had bad experiences with pets. And we got our dog, now we have our dog Denver. And we got him, and the funniest thing is that Denver loves my wife. He loves her to death. He loves her. And I'm starting to see her baby him and laughing and like petting him and enjoying him for him, and it makes me happy because it wasn't that she didn't like animals, it's just that she had a lot of bad experiences with them. And wait, no, why is a Skiddo over there? That doesn't make sense. I only got 14 seconds left. Well, let's do a panic picnic because this is dumb. Because yeah, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. That was silly. I shouldn't have done that. But also, wait, whoa, hold on. First of all, Zorua. Second of all, hold on. Is it? No. No, okay. I thought for a second that was a shiny graphite, which, I mean, I would have been hyped about that. You start going crazy. Now, here's the thing. I'm noticing there's no Impidimps up here. I got a feeling that I was hunting Impidimps outside of the outbreak, which kind of sucks. That's why you typically, like, very few, I mentioned I mentioned this in the video. Very few hunts do you want to start with having the shiny sandwich up front. But also too, there's a lot of mixed in. There's a lot of mixed in Pokemon here, which I'm a little bit shocked by. So I'll do one more reset just for just to give it the old college try, and then we'll start rotating for a new hunt. But let me do this, and then let me show you the Koraidon. So Phoenix Fire, I'm going to be trying to... The problem is that, you know, and based off of what happened previously and what's been going on, if you send a meme and say, hey, you should go check it out, right? And then I can check it out after the stream, right? I understand it's Pokemon related, but I can check it out after the stream. And the reason why is because if you start asking, hey, can you go check this out, right? It's just super quick. And I say, okay, and I do it. And then someone else says, hey, you should go check this out. And I check and I do it, and I keep doing that over and over again. Because it's happened before where people will start saying, hey, go check this out. Hey, go check this out. So I'm going to kind of make it a rule unless unless it's something that is epic, like something that's like, you have to see this right now because of whatever reason, it's Spyro 4 announcement or whatever, or I ask for it and they get DM'd to me. I can check out the meme after the stream, but during the stream, I can't be doing that anymore. I can't, because I'm not saying you demanded. I didn't. Listen, I didn't. If I said demanded, I don't think I did. If I said demanded, I apologize. I don't think I did. But if I did, I take that back. If I might have misworded it. But at the same token of time, that is a tiny little, come on, this thing's tiny. The problem is that there have been people in the past, I'm not saying you, but there have been people in the past who have done something like that, where they demanded for me to go and check something out, and got hyper about it. And again, I'm not saying that's you, but I'm going to start making it just a broad rule where unless there's something... I understand you want to see my live reaction. I totally understand that, and I get it, and I sympathize with that. Totally. However, when it happens once, it starts happening over and over again, and it can get to the point where we are looking more at things of things being posted on the Discord or elsewhere versus actually, you know, playing the game. So I will... While I understand that you're disappointed, and in that, I am going to be checking it out after the stream, and I'm just going to be kind of making it a rule going forward. Not strictly because of you, but because others have done it in the past in previous streams, where it's, hey, go over here, hey, go over here, and it's like, I'm kind of in the zone, and that's it. That's all. And I understand if you're disappointed. I get it, but... I kind of want to be able to have agency over that. So, okay, let me pull up the shiny thing that I told you guys about. There we go. All right. All right. This is shiny regular Koraidon. Look how good that shiny. Look how good it is. Just 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. I adore it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Great shiny. Amazing shiny. 11 out of 10. Just for those who are curious, this is Meridian, where it's all chrome. It's not bad. It's good. Hello.
This doggy's a big old baby.
Is he a bit? I could hear you. What? Why is he? Hi, Denver.
You know why he's a big old baby?
Hi,
well, okay, he does this thing now where he likes to sit and stare at you if you have food.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of bothers me a bit because if anything drops, he's going to go for it. So
Yeah.
I send him upstairs to sit down. He sits at the edge of stairs and goes like this. And sits there watching me. So I'm like, okay, just sit there. He's fine. He doesn't whine. He doesn't do anything. I'm sitting there, and apparently I was taking too long. He went, woo!
It was like a little boof. Like,
he was like, woo! I'm like, are you sassing me? And he came down, and he sat up there, and he sassed me. And he went to hop up, so he hopped up right next to me like this. It sounded like a person just looked at me. I'm like, okay, you baby.
Denver. Hey, buddy. Here. It's time for you to say hi to everybody. Come here. Oh!
Wow!
What a tank. Hi. He's got big paws.
He does.
He's got such big paws. This is Denver. If you guys don't know, this is Denver. He's half Cocker Spaniel, half Charles Cavalier.
That's the one I get.
Yeah, he's a tank. Some people are like, he can shed a few pounds. I'm like, no, he's fine.
He's a chunky boy. I think he needs to move more.
Listen, he is okay.
He's gonna get really fat eating all the cheese Daniel keeps feeding him.
I know.
And Jonathan's like, can I have some cheese? I said, okay. Comes back, can I have some cheese? I'm like, that was fast, okay. He goes, can I have some cheese? So I follow him and he goes, here, Denver.
Denver's like, cheese.
Yeah, cheese. They're buying his love with
food.
With food.
I love you guys can hear his snuffling on the mic, but
he loves you. It's puffer kisses through the internet. Oh, I know. Do you hear? Oh, put him down. I'm not carrying big chunkers. Come on, Denver. Hey, upstairs. Go cuddle Jonathan.
my Yorkie has big paws. He likes to dig everywhere. Yeah, my sister has a half Yorkie.
Go sit. Don't look at me like that. Don't snuff at me.
He stuff at you like.
Go upstairs. Come on.
I got picked up and then he's not a big fan of being picked up. You know, some dogs they love being picked up. He's not. He's not very big. He wants to be on the ground. He wants to be on the ground. He wants to be on the ground. He's not very much for, like, you can tell if you're holding him for about 5 minutes, you can hear like light whining, like I don't want to be up here. I don't think he likes heights, because remember when he first came to the stairs, he was like, whoa. He's like, I don't want to go down those. We had to help him.
Yeah, that was really funny. He strained his paw going up and down it because he wasn't used to it.
Yeah, he strained his paw a little bit the first day, and then afterwards he started to. What?
I love this game. I beat it first.
There is
Which, by the way, I did not. You know what I did? So you're supposed to go up here, right? And
Yep.
go that way. I went this way. I was like against the grade. I just kind of got lost. I'm like, why am I battling level 27s and I'm a level 10? What happened?
So they released 2 expansions.
Okay.
There was, yes, more story, but also, I can show you afterwards if you want. There is a secret ending that's kind of wild. You want to play it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, if you want to play it, then I won't tell you.
I beat this game
You did, yeah, because I was focusing on some other stuff and you just ripped right
You're
through
like,
it.
I'm going to focus on the story and this and that. And I'm like, nah. Bulk up my minions. And then I didn't realize that you had to do the gym battles. And I was like, oh, okay. And then by the time I started to do the gym battles,
You were just stomping
my
them.
Pokemon were level, like, I don't know if it's 30 or 40, but it was absolutely ridiculous. And I didn't really struggle for the last 3.
All right. I think
You're gonna get a pine cone?
a pine cone. You want a shiny pine cone looks like?
Is it just a lighter version? Oh, okay, never mind. That's actually...
It's a golden pine cone.
It's pine cone.
Yeah. Pine cones. It's delicious. Oh, no, don't let me have it all.
Speaking of people who played an Ice Age, I was just watching that.
Oh. Alan Tudyk is the man.
Did you know he's an iRobot? He's the robot?
No.
Yeah, do you know why you don't know that he's the robot?
Why?
iRobot?
Why?
Because they said when they were doing, like, marketing, they said he was scoring higher than Will Smith.
What do you mean scoring higher?
So what they do is they give, like, generic people, like, 15 people who are watching this movie, and they ask them questions like, how much do you like this guy, how much do you like that guy? They said that, Alan Tudyk scored higher than Will Smith.
Okay.
And they said he was getting more, than him, so they didn't put the movie credited.
Oh, he didn't get credited? Isn't that illegal?
I don't know.
Because he voiced the character, right?
He
Or
mocapped the character.
oh, did he voice the character?
He mocapped the whole. He was in a suit. He did it all.
So Alan Tudyk was the robot in iRobot, and they removed him. Why?
Apparently, because he was scoring better than Will Smith.
Okay, so what does removing him from that do? Do they replace him with someone else?
No, he still is iRobot. He's the character.
So then I'm not grasping that. Like, you can't just take someone's credit out because he's scoring better.
I guess he wasn't in the promotion thing, and he wasn't like on the posters. I don't even know if he had to do the credits. I don't know. But
No,
I
I'm
know-
looking this up. Hold on.
I'm sorry. That's what I saw from an interview that he said, and it made me really sad. That's soon.
Yeah, Alan Tudyk
Yep.
via voice and motion capture.
Yes. But when they were making the movie, they apparently didn't put him on like the poster and all the stuff.
Hold on a second.
Yeah. He played the mocap and everything. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Or it could have been an AI video. Who knows?
Man who played robot and a man. Oh my gosh.
It's Alan.
It's Alan Tudyk. Alan Tudyk was a major presence in the 2004 sci-fi blockbuster iRobot, but you never know it because according to the actor, Will Smith's insecurity got him banned from promotional events and press materials.
Because he was scoring.
Tudyk memorably played the possibly murderous robot Sonny using motion capture and voice acting, and says audiences ate up the robot more than they dug Smith as a Chicago police detective investigating a suspicious suicide at a robotics company.
To be
They were
honest, yeah.
They were doing test audiences with the movie, and they score the characters in this kind of test audience. And I got word back, Alan, you're testing higher than Will Smith. Charged Tudyk on the podcast, tuned in with Jim Cummings.
I was watching that.
Then I was gone. I was done. There was no publicity, and my name was not mentioned. He said he was so shocked when he virtually disappeared from the marketing of the movie, which went on to gross over $346 million worldwide and received an Oscar nod for Best Visual Effects. A lot of people didn't know I did Sonny the Robot, and there's a reason for that, actually, said Tudyk.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
The reason, he said, was Will, who was already a star with 2 installments each of Men in Black and Bad Boys under his belt, but who apparently did not want to be outshone by an android. It was sad, shared Tudyk. I put a lot into it. At the time, I was very upset.
Oh, isn't that sad? I didn't know it was either. But now looking back at it, I'm like, wait a minute. That is him. I can hear it.
I love how it says man who played It's Alan Tudyk. Put some respect on that name.
Alan Tudyk's awesome.
Wow, that is wild.
I know.
So it was so he didn't get his credit removed, but he got his but he was pulled out of the promotional material. So I mean, they probably had like interviews and they had
Yeah, if you think about it, all the promotional
yeah. No, because it's pretty good mocap, but
okay, Avatar is a whole other thing here.
no, let me. Are you gonna let me Sprechen Z, or are you gonna?
I thought you were going full Avatar on me.
No, because the iRobot came out in 2004, right? Least we forget. Let me just double check to make sure that the Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Smeagol
Yeah.
was literally to give you an idea of how intense or how good Smeagol's performance was. It was because of Smeagol's performance that they realized that they could make Avatar. So we're not gonna do Pineco because there's too many bug Pokemon around here, and there's like 4 Pinecos being spawned. You are my lucky. Okay, go deal with Denver. He's sad.
But anyway, I thought I'd give you that little trivia.
Well, thank you. It made me sad, but thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He's a robot now. He's in the new Andor Star Wars thing.
Oh, I mean, Andor's been out for a while.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so it's new to me.
I believe. Or he was Rogue One, right?
Yeah. So, and also Andor is a new show, I guess.
Yeah.
So he's in it. He's on stilts.
That's awesome.
And apparently he had a really great time. He's sassy. I'm like, okay, now I want to watch it.
That's awesome. Andor is so good. Okay. So I got mixed up. So Andor is good. Okay. Yeah, Alan Tudyk, I guess, plays like a tall robot, and he's sassy, and he had a great time. Listen, here's the thing that I love about Alan Tudyk is one of my favorite actors because he's in so many things, and a lot of people don't know it. Like, a lot of people don't know that it's Alan Tudyk. So, for example, Alan Tudyk, the role that he may be most known for, that people and nerds would know for, would be he was in Firefly, right? But he's been in a lot of other shows as well, not just Firefly, but he's been in a lot of shows. However, he is also a huge voice actor in the fact that he voices a lot of characters and animals. To give you an idea, do you know who he voices in Moana? He voices Hey Hey, the chicken. He voices Hey Hey. But wait, there's more. Do you know at the beginning of the movie where there's that old man and he's like, the chicken's kind of stupid. Can we, like, you know, eat him? She's like, don't say that about Hey Hey. And Hey Hey's eating the rock. Cloth. That's Alan Tudyk playing as the old man saying, could we cook and eat the chicken? So it's him talking to himself as a chicken. It is brilliant. Could we cook him? And then Hay starts trying to eat the rock. He is also in, guess what? He's also in Encanto. You know what he plays as? You remember the kid that opens up his door and he has control over all the animals? You know the toucan that comes flying in and lands on his arm? That's Alan Tudyk. He's just Birdman. All right. So I think I'm going to do this hunt later because we don't have enough time for it. So we're going to go to Q&R a little early tonight, guys. I do apologize. We didn't get as many shinies in as I typically have done in the past. I do apologize, but... But we'll keep the stream open for another 10 minutes. If you guys got any questions, fire them away and I will try my best to answer them. Fine. Do you have the biggest grocery store pet peeve of all time? That's a very interesting pet question. Let me think for a second. Specifically, is it a pet peeve to say that I don't like rats in the grocery store? Is that a pet peeve? Because I found that out in Boston. That was a thing. Beyond Rizzo the rat, you know, essentially scanning the items at the front. Oh, on sale. It says something on sale, and it says $5.98, and then you take a look and you find out that the sale was $5.99. And here's what's funny about that. You ready for this? If you in Canada, okay, if you pay in cash, it gets rounded because we eliminate our penny. So if it's $5.98, right, and you go to pay cash, it goes to $6. Likewise, if it's $5.99 and you go to pay for it, it's $6. So that to me is that is a pet peeve of mine. Or when they say on sale, great price, and it is like 5 cents off. There should be some sort of bylaw that's like, hey, unless it's like a specific percentage off, that's like, hey, 10% off, right? You can't say if you're going to do a sale, it has to be either have the percent off, or I would do something that's like oh, it's this percent off. And that you have to show how much percent is off the original price. Right? I think that would be a really interesting thing for consumers to know, because it's, oh, on sale for 1% off. Well, then people are going to sit there and be like, well, why would we buy that? Right? Why it's 1% off? Whoop-de-doo, right? And so it makes them upset. So it forces grocery buyers to have to figure out. Correct, Caroline. You are correct. If you are paying in cash, correct. And it makes 0 cents. Literally, you're saving 0 cents. Yeah, it's real frustrating. How long did it take Fue Coco to take the print? It was slated for 2.5 days, but I say 3. It was about 3 days. When you include some of the pauses and me removing some of the errors and stuff, but approximately about 3 days. And I love him. I love him so much. It's such a good print. I still got to clean up his toes. I haven't had the tool to clean up his toes yet, but I really do like it. It was a really fun 3D print. It was just that I wanted to see if I could do it, right? Now, I know that I wasted a whole bunch of filament. I wasted a whole bunch of filament ripping through for this little guy, but it doesn't matter. It was so cool. It was just such a cool thing to experience, to make a little Fue Coco. I love him. He is great. Now, the funny thing is that we could do a shiny Fue Coco and actually make his mouth pink, because then we make all of this pink, and this whole thing would be pink, and it might actually even save some time overall. But still, I digress. I love him. So, how much infill? I think I set him just at like 5%. It's 5% infill with 3 walls. 3 walls, 5% infill. If I ever did this again, I would do them in pieces. But not just that, I would also try to figure out, like, I can see the little flaws and stuff, but I don't, I also don't care. I really like him. Like, you might not even be able to see it on camera, but you can see there's little scan lines you can kind of see. There's a little dark marks, and that's black, because black seeps a lot. It's hard to get around from black to white, even with a lot of, like, even if you were to, like, remove a lot of it, like the purge, black to white is still very difficult. So, but overall, I love him. He's really cool, and I wouldn't sell him. I mean, if someone offered me an obscene amount of money, that, I would sell him, of course. But for, like, the amount of money that he's worth, I wouldn't sell him. Right? Because I know that he's worth probably close to Canadian, probably worth around 120 bucks Canadian, and I wouldn't sell him. I would not sell him. It's just something really cool, you know? It's something really cool. And plus, I don't think someone would be quick to buy something like that, because. So, all right, I got a few minutes left, and then I gotta get going. Thank you, everyone, tonight for your contributions and tuning in. As always, we deeply appreciate it, and you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Well, this is going to cause a problem. Give me a second. Hang on. So what happens if I click get postage labels? What happens? Hold on. Because oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Hold on. Hang on. Okay. Why would what? What is going on? Okay, sorry, I'm kind of oh boy. What exploded? Okay, here we go. Dear Etsy sellers, recent changes to U.S. trade policies could result in large custom fees and halted shipments. In response, we're temporarily suspending the purchase and use of postage labels on Etsy through Royal Mail, Every, Canada Post, and Australian Post with a U.S. destination. Recently, a number of tariffs have been introduced that could change how packages pass between certain countries. The following guide will help you understand how tariffs work and provide information about navigating these changes. As of August 20th, effective August 29th, 2025, there will no longer be a de minimis exemption for goods entering the United States, which means more items shipped to the U.S. may now be subject to tariffs. We're committed to helping you navigate this change, and below reflects the most recent updates and options available to you as new guidance becomes available and as shipping providers make updates to help facilitate seamless cross-border trade. We will continue to update this page. I might have to shut down my store. I'm not joking. How am I supposed to ship it to people? If they're shutting down all my avenues to ship to people, how am I, if they're shutting down my avenues of shipping to people, how do I ship? Etsy right now is disabling me to be able to ship through Etsy. Uh, 80% of my sales come from the States. if I don't have access to the States, you know, I spent a year. I spent a year building I spent a year building something more than just a channel, and the amount of hours that I put in this year into 3D printing and into learning and crafting my trade, and I'm sorry for my reaction. You're I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's no secret that people are struggling. It's no secret. It's no secret that people are struggling. I see it. You see it in your daily life. I'm seeing it on the channel. I see it everywhere. It's no secret. It's not hard. It's not hard to see that we're struggling on the channel right now. You can open your eyes and see. The videos haven't been coming out as often. Charles, he said it, I think it was yesterday or before. He's like, man, we haven't filled the bar in a while. And yeah, it's true. And I use the Etsy store to supplement, and I use the Etsy store to have us keep going, to have us limp forward and keep going. And even though that it was adding a whole bunch of time and effort and investment on our end. It was enough for us to limp forward and keep going and to keep pushing forward and to keep holding on. With the store essentially losing its revenue, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. If my store shuts down, I'm in trouble. The worst part about it is that I need to take responsibility for the things that I did wrong, but there are many things out of my control that happened. There were so many things that I tried to do, and yet there was something, somewhere, someone, something that threw it all away. I can't control what other people can do. I can't control what other bodies of government can do. I can't stop the tide. I can't. But what I can do is know that right now it seems dark, but it's always darkest before there's the light. Now I'm going to hold to that. That right before, when it seems everything is gone dark to the point of no return, is the time when the greatest blessings come. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in. I'm going to fight tooth and nail. I'm going to figure something out for my Etsy store. I'm going to figure something out for the YouTube channel. I'm going to figure something out. Right now, it doesn't feel good. And I'm allowed to feel that. But I also have to have hope. I have to. I have to hold on. And I'm going to. I got to figure something out. I'm going to take the night. I'm going to think. I'm going to assess. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. That's all I can do. I'm sorry for this moment. I might even edit this out of the stream. If I remember it tomorrow, I might just edit it out with the YouTube stuff because I don't like hearing or seeing myself like this, but we're going to be okay. I don't know how. I don't know what method is going to happen, but we're going to be okay. And we're going to make it. We'll be okay. I don't know how, but we will be. So, I apologize for this for tonight. It went a direction that I didn't expect. But I'm not giving in. And you can count on that. So thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I don't know how I'm going to be able to raise any more funds within a week, but I'm going to try. Because I have to. So thank you all so much for supporting me tonight, guys, everybody. Whether it was just a view, whether it was a like, whether it was a comment, donation, no matter what it was, I appreciate the love and support tonight that you guys have given me. We'll be back next week. There's going to be a new video next week. And then hopefully we're going to be back to consistent videos every week. I'm going to try. And hopefully it all works out. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9. Oh my gosh. Howling Wolf. No way. Most I can help. Howling Wolf. That is incredible. Howling Wolf just donated $200, guys. That's 2. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. And on a happy note, you got this. Thank you. Thank you, Howling Wolf. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I'm sorry for bringing down the mood, everyone. But I love you all. see you next week. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,